Welcome, Eagles,
This is the Amazing Eagle News
with Pippa and
Lucas, and it is
Thursday, September 25th.
She-Day, the best day.
Lunch tomorrow is pepperoni or cheese pizza.
With a side of mashed potatoes, diced pears, and peas. Make sure to thank your cafeteria workers.
Would you rather be a pineapple or an apple?
I would be an apple because I can make some really good juice.
Now it is time for House Julia's leader, one of the best principals, Mr. Johnson.
Yay!
Hello, Eagles, and welcome to Eagle News here with Mr. J. It is Thursday, September 25th. There are no birthday shout-outs today. We've been talking and remind you about the Eagle Code reminder all week about behavior when it comes to the bus stop, traveling from home to the bus, and from the bus back home, that we want 0 incidents. And again, that is our goal as we are looking forward to next Friday, celebrating our next house meeting. If your house can have 0 bus problems, then your house is going to be spinning for a bonus house spin. Also, students, your bus drivers are giving out tickets. And so if you are following the expectation on your school bus, you can earn a ticket, and that ticket gets put into a drawing for a gift card. So make sure you're working hard to get as many tickets as you possibly can. You can earn 1 ticket, 2 tickets, multiple tickets, even in the same bus ride. So making sure that we are doing what we are supposed to be doing, because remember, the following procedures, what's going to happen, your bus driver is going to give you a warning. The administration is going to give you a formal warning. That's 1 to 5 days bus suspension, 6 to 10 days, 30 days, and then off for the entire school year. And as we said before, some infractions are going to bypass the warnings and going automatically to bus suspension. So we'll see which house can get this, and next Friday have a bonus house spin. Asynchronous work is due next Monday. So if you haven't turned it in, make sure you're working hard to get that asynchronous work turned in. Tomorrow, we are going to have a fire drill to practice our fire drill procedures. If you do not take it seriously, you'll be held accountable for the poor choice that you do make. And code of conducts are due next Tuesday, so make sure you turn those in to get an easy 1 house point. Our legacy mindset: what do you do with a mistake? I make them, your teacher makes them, we all make mistakes. But the thing you do with them, remember, you recognize that yes, I made a mistake, and you admit to it. You learn from it, and then you move forward and forget it. Houses. Here we go. Bonus house spins. Who will be able to maintain 0 bus referrals, 0 bus incidences all the way until next Friday? That's a bonus house spin. Eagle Magic. How many hearts will you be able to keep all the way through to next Friday? And Wings of Fire. How many points can you earn in these next 2 weeks will determine what level you'll land on. Remember, Duende, you have been given teleport. That means that whatever you get for Eagle Magic, whatever you get for Wings of Fire, you will be reduced down 1 level. So if you're a Duende student, work hard to get as many hearts you can to keep them on there so you can get level 4, that and Wings of Fire, and then just be reduced down to level 3. You don't want to be at level 3 and go to 2 or 2 to 1 or 1 to absolutely nothing on there. So here were our hearts yesterday. I heard some hearts were taken off yesterday, but some were put back on because of forgiveness, or they actually did the right thing and earned their heart back. Here is yesterday. Unfortunately, Duende lost a heart yesterday. But if you notice, they have forgiveness. So that forgiveness allows them to keep that heart on there. Unfortunately, the student did earn discipline for their actions, but forgiveness lets them keep it. Remember, this forgiveness for Duende, Kefi, and Julia all expires on Friday. So you're not going to have it forever. You only have it till this Friday and beyond. So those will all be taken away. The teleports on Duende, Sonic, you have it this Friday and next Friday. Anytime there's a house that's 50 points from you, you're in a Sonic forward 100 points. And they have the Regenerator, so next Friday their house spin. If they don't like their bonus house spin, if they get a bonus house spin, if they don't like the numbers, they can go ahead and spin again. If they don't use it, it will go away. The Bulldozer as well for Kefi, you have to use it if you want to use it to remove something from another house. If you don't use it next Friday, it will also expire and go away. And unfortunately, House Julia, you have that Ice Storm. That Ice Storm will expire this Friday, but it simply says, though, that whatever points we earn, we only get half of them. So my Julia students, make sure you're working very hard, getting as many points as you can, earning more points this week than you've ever earned to go ahead and balance for that 50% deduction that's going to be able to happen. When we take a look at Wings of Fire next Friday, we're going to take a look at where you were last week in your points and where you are 2 weeks from now. We'll do the subtraction of it. If it is within that range, that's going to help determine what level you will be at for your Wings of Fire. Sportsmanship still staying where we're at, but true legacy story. Let's give it out for Harper out there during art class. Harper, great job. Harper cleaned up the paintbrushes without even being asked. Mr. Jernigan didn't have to say, hey, we need someone to clean up the stuff. Harper just did it. So the next group was able to start right away because of her effort. So what legacy core value did Harper demonstrate by cleaning up the paintbrushes without even being asked? Was it leadership, empathy, growth, accountability, courage, or your impact? And again, as always, I think you could go a couple different ways here. I say your impact. Harper is leaving a legacy. Without even being asked, she just did the right thing. So when you take a look at your impact, is we recognize that your choices, your words, your actions all shape that legacy. It's what you leave behind for yourselves. It's what you leave behind for your school. It's what you leave behind for your community. Great job, Harper. Keep up the great work. Students, make it a great day. The choice is yours. We love you, and leave a legacy.
Now time for the weather.
Today there will be a low of 72 and a high of 88 with sunshine and clouds mixed.
Attention all Eagles. All Ecology Club applications are due to Miss People's room and Miss in the hallway, in Julia hallway by tomorrow. All Young Ladies of Excellence applications are due to Miss Jones in the cafe hallway no later than September 30th.
Now time for the joke of the day and the riddle of the day. What did the strawberry say to the other strawberry? If you weren't so fresh, we wouldn't be in this jam.
What is the richest nut? What is the richest nut? A cashew.
Time for the credits.
Credits to Pippa, Victoria,
Kaylin, Levi,
and of course Miss Winkley.
and Lucas. Yeah!
Now it is time for, that is it for today. And remember, leave a legacy. Bye.